Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Well, it is your Wednesday, March 5th. We've got the Call Flow Radio Show coming up, and you, as our listeners, can participate at 434-394-0924. Good morning, I'm Chris Wood, and with me I have Noah Massage. Good morning, Noah.
Top of the morning, Chris. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Doing well.
Good.
Doing good, yeah.
The week's been going okay?
It's been a good week, good day so far, yeah.
How about this severe weather we're expecting?
I think it's a load of, you know what? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's interesting, and it could get pretty windy, I heard, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to do anything that terrible, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to it's not like a flood is coming, you know. It's just a little rain, little winds, you know. I think everybody's going to survive this storm.
You think so?
I think so, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. It is a little bit breezy out there. So what happened on Monday?
Oh, do you want to talk?
I was listening.
Yeah.
And it just sounded a little...
It sounded off.
Quirky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because John wasn't here for the first half. There was a miscommunication. I'm not going to say lack of communication because we did talk about it at length.
At length?
So it wasn't the lack of communication, but it was a miscommunication. And what I mean by that is we were talking about switching schedules. So basically I would come in the morning, Monday morning, and do the 6:30 to Call Flow, yeah, and then on Thursday, instead of me coming in early, John would come in early, just because we were talking about changing the schedule, and that worked better for us. And so, anyways, when John said, or like, when we talked about me coming in early Monday, John thought he was coming in late, but late for him, he thought it was like 9 when he usually comes in, later in the week, not 8 like when I usually come in. So anyways, yeah, it was a little bit of a lack of communication.
Well, that's okay. They mix up,
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. We've got a caller.
We do.
Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Hey, Chris and your friend. Yeah.
Noah. Yeah.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you too, Henry.
I had a friend, and he parked his car in a no parking zone. In fact, it said handicap parking, a big sign. And he got out of his car and started walking away, and the policeman saw him and walked over and said, "You don't have a handicap license or anything." And he says, "I have to give you a ticket because you parked in a handicap zone." And the guy said, "Well, I am handicapped." And he says, "Well, you park right in front of that big handicap sign." And the guy said, he said, "What is your handicap?" He said, "I can't read."
Yeah.
I want to tell you about a lady. Unfortunately, her left leg was about 4 inches shorter than her right leg.
Ooh.
And her name was Eileen.
I got that one.
And she worked at IHOP.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And she and her husband divorced because they bought a water bed, and after that they just drifted apart.
Okay. Poor Eileen.
Isn't that terrible?
That's terrible.
There was a writer, and his name was Dr. Ballpoint. Of course, that was just his pen name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had pigskin tires on his car, but every time he went around a curve, they squealed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And later in the winter, he had snow tires put on, but as the weather got warmer, the tires melted.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, so much for the serious stuff.
Right.
Oh, Maeve, I want to share something with you. A good many years ago, a middle-aged man told me he had crippling arthritis. And I shared some things about Jesus with him, and I put my left hand on his right shoulder as I was talking. And as I did, I felt sympathy and compassion kind of welled up in my chest. And I told him to find a good Bible-believing church. Well, I didn't see him again for a couple of years, but when I did, he told me the Lord healed him of that crippling arthritis the moment my hand had touched his shoulder. And it was, of course, that was totally from God, who gets the glory.
Mm-hmm.
And so no one has ever gotten away with attempting to steal God's glory, because he will not allow that. Someone may think they've gotten his glory, but then comes a crash. You do not steal his glory. The reason he does these things is to get his glory.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I just wanted to share that's a true story.
All right.
So, okay.
Very good, Henry.
I may share something with you tomorrow if it's okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'll try to make it short.
Okay.
So, all right. So, y'all be blessed today. And if anybody wants to give me a call, it's 414-0096.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. All right.
All right.
God bless you.
God bless.
Take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, it's good to have Henry back.
It is, yeah.
He sounds really
He sounds
good.
great.
Yeah. So, yeah, he can call in. It's about 15 minutes after 8 o'clock. 434-394-0924 is the number to call. What were we talking about?
Monday.
Oh, Monday. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got that all squared
Yeah,
away.
we did.
All right.
John's here too. He just came in a little early, so if he wanted to give his side of the story, I'm sure the listeners would love to hear that.
Oh, that's all right. We've gone.
Okay, we
all
have.
through
We
that.
have. You're right.
It's just,
For sure.
no sense beating a dead
It
horse.
was a rough beginning
Was it
for
a
me.
rough-
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Featured event for us in our little history lesson here. 1770. Harassed by a mob, British troops on this day in 1770 opened fire, killing Crispus Attucks and 4 others in the Boston Massacre, an event that galvanized anti-British feelings in the lead up to the American Revolution.
Wow.
So there you go. Also on this date, 2013, Venezuelan politician Hugo Chavez, who served from 1999 to 2013 as the populist president of Venezuela and adopted an ideology, Chavismo, that was rooted in the socialist political program of South American independence hero Simon Bolivar. He died at the age of 58. 1979, the U.S. space probe Voyager 1 flew by Io, that's the innermost of Jupiter's satellites, and observed 9 active volcanoes on its surface. Let's see what else we've got. 1963, American country and western singer Patsy Cline, who was one of the classic performers of the genre, known for such ballads as I Fall to Pieces and Crazy, died in an airplane crash at the age of 30. 1955, Chinese author Mo Yan, who won the 2012 Nobel Prize for Literature for his imaginative and humanistic fiction, was born. In 1953, Soviet Premier Joseph Stalin died at the age of 74 and was succeeded by Gregory Malenkov. In 1946, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill popularized the term Iron Curtain, describing the separation of the Soviet Union and its Eastern and Central European allies from Western nations in a speech at Fulton, Missouri. So he came to the United States. 1887, Brazilian musician and Latin American composer Heitor Villa-Lobos was born in Rio de Janeiro, or Rio de Janeiro, whichever you want to pronounce it, just like cauliflower. 1871, Polish-German activist Rosa Luxemburg, who played a key role in the founding of the Polish Social Democratic Party and the Spartacus League, was born. And we'll go one more, why not? 1798, Napoleon invaded Switzerland and occupied Bern, ending the ancient ruling system of that country, the Confederation of the 13 Cantons. So that's your history lesson for today.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Let's see what we have as far as famous birth. Well, it won't let me get up there for some reason. Come on. Oh, there we go. I don't see anyone. Rex Harrison, British actor.
Oh, nice.
Birth date. He was born in 1908. And that's about it. Okay.
What movies did he play in? Oh, My Fair Lady. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a fun musical.
Yeah, starring Audrey Hepburn.
Oh yes. Yeah.
One of my favorite actresses. Anyway,
Very nice.
any oddities for us today?
Yeah, I have some. Let me take a look real fast, and see if I can find any. Do you have any plans for the weekend, Chris?
No. In fact, we asked me about my plans for last weekend. I was
We
going to
did,
go
yeah.
to Kate's house to celebrate her husband's birthday.
Yeah.
But they canceled that.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't go. I didn't go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Decided
Very
I'd go
nice.
to a movie, but I didn't see anything I wanted to see.
Yeah. Well, you were telling me about this movie, The
Gorge.
The Gorge. Yeah. Sounded really
It's
interesting.
It's very interesting.
It's Amazon Prime or
I
like
think
a
so. I
production.
think it's, or Paramount Plus. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do is just call up or ask Siri or to
Find it.
find it.
Yeah,
find
fetch
the
it
gorge.
through all
yeah.
the.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
What do you think about all these the companies that like made their own streaming services, like Paramount Plus and like there's
Oh, I
a
like
host
it.
of them. Yeah.
I like it. They adds a little more spice or
Yeah.
a little more what we call it texture to all the other stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, to all the other movies and stuff. Yeah.
Sure.
And I love the 1923 series.
Yeah. Harrison Ford's in that, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have not seen that. I really gotta watch my Yellowstone. Everybody I know is like a huge fan, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta check it out. It's gotta check it out." But I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be something I'm like into or just yeah.
Well, actually, they did the 1823 and then 1923.
Yeah. So there's two
Two prequels.
prequels
to
to
it.
Yellowstone. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of
About
television.
the Dutton family.
That's a lot of television to catch up on. Like when I finish Yellowstone, then go to 73 or 1883.
1823.
1823. And then 1923.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
the world's oldest llama enjoys comforting chronically ill children in North Carolina. So, a buck-toothed llama that spends his days comforting chronically ill children at a North Carolina camp founded by NASCAR royalty has been crowned the world's oldest llama in captivity. At 27 years and more than 250 days, the selfie and snuggle-loving llama called White Top dethroned Dalai Lama, the Guinness World Records announced last week. Dolly lived on a ranch in Albuquerque and was announced as the oldest in 2023, shortly after his 27th birthday. Now, White Top was donated to the Victory Junction camp in 2006, just 2 days after race car driver Kyle Petty, the son of NASCAR great Richard Petty, and his family founded the camp in honor of Petty's own son, Adam, who was 19 when he was killed in a 2000 crash while practicing for a race. And that's sad.
Yeah.
The year-round free camp sits on 84 acres in the petty hometown of Randleman, North Carolina, about 75 miles west of Raleigh. It's designed for children with conditions that include cancer, kidney and heart disease, cerebral palsy, spina bifida, and an array of neurological and physical disabilities. Now, White Top has become known for his relaxed, sweet, and emphatic personality. His go-to move is to lie still while campers pet him, which can comfort children and give them important sensory input. And let's see, he really gets to help campers come out of their shell when they interact with him, she said. He can be kind of intimidating at first, but once they come over to him and love on him and he doesn't spit on them.
Yeah.
Just kidding. And pet him, they just realize how sweet he is. One of his best friends is a miniature Highland cow named Gus Gus, who tends to forget White Top is a llama and enjoys jumping on him. White Top also likes to roll in fresh wood chippings, chomp on soaked alfalfa, and pose for selfies.
Wow. It's living quite the life.
Yeah, and it's amazing what these animals do.
Yeah.
To help the people who have these illnesses and all. It just increases their endorphins, I guess. Davis attributes White Top's long life to great veterinary care and exercise, as well as simply loving his job. The average lifespan for a llama is 15 years.
Wow.
White Top has developed arthritis in his twilight years, but otherwise is very healthy. And the only times the llama becomes upset is when Gus Gus, along with two miniature donkeys named Jed and Jethro, leave him alone. So he likes all that attention, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Have you ever been spit on by a llama? Like spit at by a llama? Okay.
No, I've never really seen a llama
Oh, you've never? Okay.
up close and personal. Up close and personal.
I went to a wedding once, and it was like on a farm, but they had llamas on the farm, and then so you get to get close, and yeah, they can be kind of rude, obviously,
Obnoxious,
sassy, like a sassy llama. That's a terrible thing. Yeah. So, yeah. But no, they do love the spits at people. I've noticed. Anyways. I did find an oddity. I don't know if you would want to. I'll read the headline and based off of your demeanor.
How I feel about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it says man arrested for. Let's see. Man arrested for death of friend who claimed he could dodge bullets after smoking marijuana. Police say this is on ABC4. Are you interested?
Not particularly. No, that's a little stupid.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's people.
Did you watch the Oscars?
I did not.
I did not either.
Yeah.
Simply because I just couldn't find them.
Oh, true, yeah. Where was that streaming at? I guess a couple of places, maybe.
I guess maybe, but
Yeah.
after a while I just gave up.
Yeah.
But let's see here. I had a story on it, but it threw me out of that, so I'll just have to go someplace else, I guess. Anyway,
Okay.
Oscars. Nope. Okay.
Is this is it on the AP? I see one that says this was in entertainment news. It says this is the headline. They were there but barely. Celebs embraced naked fashion trend at Oscars after parties. Is that the one, or is it a different?
No, this was a different one, but I can't get to it for some reason. Okay, let me see. Something's going wrong with my
Computer. I can take a look at it.
Well, it's okay. Just don't worry about it. We'll go someplace else.
Okay.
I'm still not getting anything. So maybe you can get over here and get rid of this thing.
Sure, yeah.
This says AI solutions. Create your AI advantage and unlock ambition. Well, whatever it's done has unlocked me up. So anyway, we've got 28 minutes after 8 o'clock. You're listening. There you go. You're listening to the Call Flow Radio Show. And we'll have some business to take care of at the bottom of the hour. Right now, smaller movies didn't mean smaller viewers numbers for the Oscars. An estimated 19.7 million viewers watched Sunday night's 97th Academy Awards ceremony, the biggest audience in 5 years, according to figures released by ABC on Tuesday. The triumph of Anora, which won 5 Oscars, including Best Picture, and other relatively little-seen favorites and winners, still brought a lift over the 19.5 million viewers last year, when the major hit Oppenheimer won the top categories, and the even bigger hit Barbie was a major presence. The Conan O'Brien hosted telecast did have the benefit of 10 nominations for the big hit Wicked, and an opening performance from its stars, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. The film won for its production design and costumes. The show had an especially big lift among people aged 18 to 49, driven by mobile and laptop watches from younger viewers, and the network said it was the most watched primetime entertainment show of 2025 thus far. Now, still, the upward trend comes from an all-time low during the pandemic, and changes in viewing habits for virtually all live events other than the Super Bowl mean the numbers that the show once had are very likely ever to be reached again. So, Anyway, a high water mark of 55 million people watched Titanic clean up in 1998, and then the show didn't have fewer viewers than 30 million viewers until 2018, when it dipped to 26.5 million. And the bottom fell out with the pandemic diminished show in 2021, seen by only 9.85 million people.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's just some interesting facts about attendance, viewing attendance by the viewing audience for the Oscars.
Did you see Anora at all? The movie that won Best Picture?
No, I didn't even see Wicked.
No.
Now, it's 8:30,
okay,
by the way.
Oh, okay.
We've got some business to take care of, like the weather forecast, and that is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, let's take a look at the forecast for today. It's pretty involved. Showers and possible thunderstorms before 2 p.m. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms between 2 and 4 p.m. I have got a window right there where I can go get my nails done between 1 and 2.
Yeah. That's funny.
Anyway, some of the storms could be severe and produce heavy rainfall. Look for a high near 65. Breezy with south winds of 15 to 21 miles per hour and gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 90%, with new rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches possible. Tonight, a chance of showers mainly before 8 p.m., otherwise partly cloudy with a low around 39. West winds around 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation at 30%. With new precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch. For Thursday, lots of sunshine with a high near 54, west winds at 9 to 17 miles per hour, gusting as high as 29 miles per hour. And for Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 32. We'll have west winds at 6 to 11, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. On Friday, partly sunny with a high near 60, west winds at 6 to 10. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 42. For Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 63 degrees. Let's take a look at your humidity. It's still at 81%. Our barometer is falling off a little bit now at 29.66 inches. We do have winds coming in from the south-southeast at around 17 miles per hour. So I can see the bushes over there across from the right at the Presbyterian Church there waving at us. Anyway, we do have cloudy skies outside. I don't believe it's raining at the moment. And our current temperature, after a low of 50 degrees, it's now 57 degrees and it's staying right there. So that's your weather forecast. Brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brook Neal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. It's time now for our birthday and perhaps anniversary calendar. That's brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right, Noah,
Yeah.
that's your cue to
All right.
take over the mic. Let us know who is celebrating a big day today. Oh, and I do want to mention belated birthday yesterday. I forgot to call that in, and that was for Daniel's birthday. That's Francis's son,
Okay.
who lives in Richmond, and he turned 39 yesterday.
Okay, nice.
So happy birthday to Daniel, and we'll check out who's celebrating today.
All right, celebrating today, we have one anniversary. Todd and Joanne Worsham celebrating an anniversary today, so congratulations to them. And I think that's it for today, actually. That's all I see here.
No birthdays?
No, I don't see any in here. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That's, yeah. But that's it.
All right.
But if the people want to get them to us, they can call in at 434-394-0924, email us at birthdays@wflo.net, or go to our website on the On-Air Mentions page, and you can submit them directly from the website as
All
well.
right. Well, for the legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, on Main Street in downtown Farmville. All right, I've got our recipe for the week.
Okay.
And it's loaded cauliflower casserole.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't like cauliflower, I don't particularly care for cauliflower, but this sounds really good. So I might, just break down and make it. Anyway, it takes 15 minutes for prep time, 45 minutes cook time, and all a total of 1 hour. And this particular recipe will serve 8 people. Your ingredients are 6 slices of turkey bacon or more to taste.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1 large head of cauliflower cut into florets, a half a cup of sour cream, a half a cup of mayonnaise, 1 clove of garlic minced, a half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of ground black pepper, 2 cups of shredded Colby Monterey Jack cheese divided, and 1 8-ounce package of baby bella mushrooms roughly chopped, and 6 tablespoons of chopped fresh chives divided. Okay, here are your directions. You preheat the oven to 425 degrees and grease a 9 by 13 inch baking dish. You place the turkey bacon in a large skillet and cook over medium-high heat, turning occasionally until evenly browned, and that's about 10 minutes. Drain the bacon slices on paper towels and then crumble. You place a steamer insert into a saucepan and fill with water to just below the bottom of the steamer. You bring the water to a boil. You add the cauliflower, cover, and steam until tender, about 15 to 20 minutes. Combine your sour cream, mayonnaise, garlic, salt, and black pepper in a large bowl. Add the cauliflower, half of the bacon, 1 cup of Colby Monterey Jack cheese, the mushrooms, and 3 tablespoons of chives, and mix that all well. Transfer the mixture to the prepared baking dish and top with remaining bacon and cheese. Bake in the preheated oven until bubbling and the cheese is melted, about 20 minutes. And then sprinkle the remaining chives over the casserole. enjoy.
Sounds amazing.
It does.
It does sound good.
Yeah.
It does sound good for a good day like this, like a rainy day. It's kind of a rainy day dinner.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're using turkey bacon instead of regular bacon.
Yeah,
so
so
it's
a little
not
bit
all that
healthier
fat. Right.
as well.
It's better for you. Anyway, we'll have that put on the website.
Yeah.
ASAP, I reckon, as soon as possible. Anyway, so there you have it. That sounds like it just might be a really good
It
meal.
really does. It really does sound that way.
I wonder if you could use potatoes instead of cauliflower.
Cauliflower? I say cauliflower.
I
I looked
know.
it up. It says that's like it's in North America. Cauliflower is pronounced, with the lee, like yeah, you say the e, flower. So I don't know if that's just how I grew up saying it, but cauliflower, like that sounds like it. I don't know.
Call up a flower. Right?
It's cauliflower. It's kind of it's like molasses. Some cauliflower. It's just like kind of. I like sharp, kind of like cauliflower. Like that's how.
Okay.
But I don't know. That makes me feel a little bit better. So I mean, I know other people are saying it this way as well. I'm not.
Absolutely. You're not. No, you're not alone.
Okay, Chris. Okay, take it easy. Take it easy.
Okay.
All right.
434-394-0924 is the number to call
Yeah.
for the Call Flow radio show. And we have cloudy skies outside, and it is a bit breezy out there.
A little bit,
sure,
yeah. What is it at now? Like 18 miles an hour? It was earlier this
17,
morning.
I think it's
yeah.
17 miles an hour. So.
Yeah, I would love for people to call in with how they say cauliflower.
Well, I can do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Or tomato,
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah, never met somebody who says tomato, but
I haven't either.
Yeah,
But-
I think that saying is wrong. Tomato. You say tomato.
Potato?
Yeah. That too.
We could go on and on. And on. Well, let's see. What is March? What's going on in March? St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, St. Patty's
Mardi
Day
Gras?
is coming up. Mardi Gras. Did that already happen? Or no.
No. This is Ash Wednesday.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So
March 4th, Mardi Gras was Tuesday, March 4th.
it was yesterday.
Yesterday. Mhm. Yeah.
All right. Let's see if we can pull up some interesting facts.
I would love to go to. I don't know. I think you might feel the same way, Chris. But to go to New Orleans to celebrate Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
doesn't that sound good, like a fun time?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
My daughter went and brought me back some beads.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. That was nice of her to do that. And I really didn't ask her what she did, anything like that, because I didn't want to, her to have to lie
Yeah, exactly.
about being a good girl.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. The term Mardi Gras doesn't mean what you think it does. Mardi Gras is the culmination of carnival celebrations before Ash Wednesday and the start of Lent. So we start Lent today. The term Mardi Gras only refers to the final day, also known as Fat Tuesday. So, and New Orleans has been celebrating for almost 200 years. The first Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans was held in 1837.
Wow.
There's more than one parade. Different parades are held in the neighborhoods throughout the city. Now, they're organized by groups called crews, and that's Krews, and that are usually named for figures of Greek or Roman mythology. Each crew chooses a new parade theme every year. And let's see. The Mystic Crew of Comus is credited with making New Orleans the most popular Mardi Gras destination in the United States when they introduced floats to the parade in 1857.
Wow.
So that was 20 years after they started it.
Yeah.
And Comus is the Greek god of revelry. That's what you... the French word refers to blazing torches that are used to light the way during nighttime carnival events. They originated in the 19th century out of practicality because there weren't any modern streetlights, of course. Well, let's see. The king of carnival is crowned every year. by the mayor of New Orleans, and they're also honored with a key to the city.
Interesting.
Yeah. Some Mardi Gras crews are solely made up of women. And that was organized, the first all-woman parade in 1941.
Wow.
So, all right, the beads. The beads used to be made of glass, but are now primarily made of plastic. And but you certainly will recognize them. The city estimates that around 25 million pounds of beads get thrown into the streets each year.
Oh my goodness,
That's a lot of beads.
that's a lot of beads.
Yeah. The beads actually hurt the city's sewage. After clogged storm drains that caused excess flooding, the city cleared the drains of 46 tons of beads.
Well, I guess that's just what you have to do in order to celebrate Mardi Gras the right way, you know.
Absolutely.
You're going to get your drains clogged.
Well, now they have installed gutter buddies on drains to keep them bead free. So that's good. Let's see. Although beads are most common, many of the crews offer up various trinkets to the crowds as they make their way down the street. Everyone wants this trinket. One of the most coveted trinkets to catch is a golden coconut thrown during the Zulu parade. A golden coconut. All right, let's see. The coconut was first given as a trinket in 1910. At the time, it was a simple natural fruit without the gold. A Zulu historian emeritus, Clarence Becknell, said the coconut came because they couldn't afford to bury the beads. Oh, let's see. Well, that's about it.
All right.
As far as,
I heard somewhere, doesn't Mardi Gras also have some like voodoo origins, or at least in New Orleans? Like there's like an element of like the voodoo, because voodoo obviously very heavy in New Orleans.
Well, the voodoo masks and stuff like that, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
According to the law, masks must be removed by 6 p.m. on the night of Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And I guess that's for everybody's safety. There is a tradition behind the masks. The masks are worn to allow people to escape society and class constraints. What about the food? Oh, let's see. The doughy pastry, which is, it's known as a king cake.
Sure.
It's a traditional Mardi Gras treat. The person who finds the hidden plastic baby in their slice is supposed to have good luck all year and is responsible for bringing the king cake to the next party.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a quick question for you. So, March 1st, did you end up saying rabbit, rabbit, rabbit?
No, I did not.
Chris, you talked about it.
I know.
I thought you were going to do it, and you... Unbelievable.
I did, and I thought about it, and I'm going, I didn't do it.
What did you say instead?
Good morning, Iggy.
Oh, no, Chris, you wasted it. No, I'm kidding. That is terrible.
Oh, I know,
Chris.
I know. But I'm going to...
You're going to have good luck anyways.
I'm going to do it on April Fool's Day.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say it.
That's so funny.
I'm going to post, plenty of sticky pads, sticky notes around,
Sticky notes are great. Yeah.
To remind myself to say rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. I said something.
Good
something,
morning,
something.
Iggy.
Yeah, good morning,
Iggy. Chris. No, sorry. That's so funny.
well.
Man.
It's either good morning, Francis, or good morning, Iggy, whatever.
That's true. That's true.
Anyway, the king cake, it was named after biblical characters. The three kings who visited baby Jesus at the Nativity.
Now that's a cool song, though. We Three Kings
Of Orient are?
Yeah. I like that song. Like it's
too.
very cool.
Yeah.
Very
Let's see. Mardi Gras festivities in New Orleans have been canceled 12 times, mostly because of wars. Now, the most recent cancellations were in 1945 because of World War II and in 2021 because of the coronavirus pandemic. And the devastation of Hurricane Katrina in August of 2005.
Yeah.
The parade continued in a show of strength and resilience. The parade did. Okay. Don't see much here about the voodoo stuff.
Interesting.
Well, let's see. Carnival season in New Orleans officially kicks off every year on the 12th night, which marks the Epiphany, when a group called the Funny 40 Fellows rides down St. Charles in a streetcar throwing out the first beads.
Interesting.
That is. I mean, like, they probably celebrate all month.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they go all out.
Yeah,
They do.
Absolutely.
And everybody else is just like watching, like from different states, just being, Yeah, I don't get. Yeah, well, it's good that New Orleans has that going for it.
Oh, yeah. Dogs can get in on the fun.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Yeah. New Orleans, Baton Rouge, and Louisiana North Shore doggies get their own pancakes. No, they get their own.
Masks?
No, they get their own parades. I don't know where I got pancakes from. Oh, dear. Okay, let's quit that.
All right. That was good. That was a good run, Chris. That was good, too.
All right. It's 8:49, and lines are open, 434-394-0924. And Noah Massage and Chris Wood are having too much fun here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check out our caller. And we'll do that. And we'll say, good morning, you're on the Call Flow Show.
Noah, did you remember the rabbit?
I remembered it, like after I already said good morning. It was like one of those things that happened with,
Bad,
Chris.
Bad.
I know. Is it okay if I do it next month, or is it?
Oh, yeah, you
Okay.
should do it every month.
Every month, okay.
And
Like
I
said.
don't know, on the New Year, instead of saying Happy New Year, I always say rabbit, 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 but I don't know if that brings you good luck through the year or not. But anyway, often I am up until after midnight, and when the clock turns midnight at the beginning of the month, I say it then.
Well, then it gets
not
out of the
that
way,
I'm
right?
sure that it will work, but I do, Chris, put some Post-it notes.
That's a good idea.
My bed is facing a mirror, and so I put the Post-it notes on the mirror just in case I get up in the night, can't see much. But anyway, I am a firm believer, and I don't know if you all have been online to check out what is with rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. But some people say that you're supposed to run around the bed saying rabbit, 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 or, just weird other things.
Yeah.
I just stick with saying the words.
Interesting. And now, what if you talk in your sleep during the night before you get to say rabbit, rabbit, rabbit? Does
Great
it still
question. Great
hold?
question.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Does it still hold the magic, or is it canceled out because you said something without knowing it?
Well, I have no idea, but since I live alone, I would never know if I talked in my sleep or not. So, anyway, sometimes I'll wake up and my mouth and throat are so dry, and I wonder if I've been snoring.
I wake
Anyway.
myself up snoring sometimes, scare myself to
I
death.
wonder if that's what is happening with me, but if so, I'm not aware of it,
Right.
But
Yeah.
anyway, getting to be allergy time now, so no telling what we'll wind up with.
Well,
And that includes today.
well, that's right. Got to take it one day at a time.
Chris, by the way, I think I have heard you in the past maybe given a recipe for a chicken and rice casserole. I would love to hear one that would be very, very simple.
Okay, I'll try to look one up for you.
Of course, I'd probably have to cut things in half. My aunt used to make the best chicken and rice casserole. And, of course, that was many years ago, and she's passed now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think about that occasionally. But as you probably know, I'm not in for a lot of spicy things.
Mm-hmm.
With the alpha-gal, I have to be
Very
careful
careful.
about that kind of thing anyway. And it's sad that tomato is one of the things that I'm not supposed to have. But anyway, just thought about it when you were given the recipe this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, that cauliflower recipe calls for turkey bacon instead of
I heard
regular
that.
bacon. And
I've never tried any of those things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just doesn't sound real appetizing to me.
well, turkey bacon's not too bad. It's not
Really?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Does it taste like regular bacon at all?
I can't say I haven't had turkey bacon, but I have had a turkey burger, and I gotta say, I guess the texture I would say is very similar. Taste is different, but not in a bad way. It's like different, It's just
I make turkey
interesting.
burgers now. I
Yeah,
don't even buy ground beef much for anything. I make it turkey spaghetti sauce, whatever, or if I do have deer meat in the refrigerator, in the freezer, and venison, I will make my spaghetti sauce or my chili or whatever out of that.
Yeah.
But
And I'm not crazy about venison. Maybe it's just what I've had has not been prepared like I would like, but
yeah,
or lamb either.
I haven't had
Mother
lamb in a long,
Lamb
long
is
time.
amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel
George
bad for
Mother
eating those
cooks
cute little,
lamb a lot, and
they're adorable,
I
and they
never
taste amazing.
could develop a real taste for it.
Yeah. Used to eat lamb chops a
But-
lot, but not anymore.
And by the way, happy birthday to Daniel.
Oh, okay. I talked with him yesterday, and he's going to come up in a couple of weeks, I think on the 15th or whatever, and we're going to have a birthday celebration for him and for Camden, because Camden's birthday is on the 22nd of March. So
okay.
they're close together. So, yeah, that'll be fun.
Well, I cannot believe he is that old now.
Yep, 39. Yep.
That is, time moves on, doesn't it?
Time moves on. Yep, and Camden's 42.
It just is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when those boys were toddlers.
That's right.
Okie doke.
All right.
Enough of my mess.
Well,
First time callers
nice.
probably wanting to get through for 5 minutes. But anyway,
It was great
y'all
talking
have
to
a good
you,
one
Betty.
and stay safe.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Betty Ike.
Mm-hmm.
She was married to Gene Ike behind the mic.
Oh,
That's what we always called him.
Gene Ike behind the mic. That
Yep,
is
Gene
nice.
Ike
I like
behind
that.
the mic. Yeah, our time is 8:56. Still time for you to give us a call at 434-394-0924. Let's take a look at some celebrity birthdays. Actor Paul Blackthorne turns 56. He was most recently appeared in an episode of Magnum P.I., and that was in 2023. So happy birthday to Paul Blackthorne. We've got another caller. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Oh my gosh! Good morning, people.
Hello. How are you?
Hi. Yeah. I was wondering if, when you were going through the Mardi Gras stuff,
Uh-huh.
did you run across anything that indicated how the I guess you pull a shirt up and get beads? Was that new, or was that just
Didn't run across any of that.
or probably something some guy created?
Probably so.
Okay. Oh.
Nope. We didn't. Of course, I didn't go that very far.
Or even.
The colors of the beads. Each
yeah.
color has a specific meaning in those beads. Like a purple bead, that represents justice. The gold beads represent power. And the green beads, green is used to represent faith. So you have faith, you have power, and you have justice. So purple,
So you
gold, and green.
So you would just buy them. You don't earn them like you would have to pull your shirt up and earn a bead or.
No, I think that they just give them out, basically.
Huh.
So.
So they give something to clog up the gutters, and.
Parade attendees request the trinkets by yelling the phrase, "Throw me something, mister."
Mm-hmm.
Throw me something, mister. So
like
that's
it's a
what
brick
they,
in a bag.
That's what they do. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all in fun.
But every year there is a king. King Bacchus of 2018 was actually Robin Thicke.
Oh, wow.
Previous kings include William Shatner, Anthony Mackie, and Nicolas Cage. So, it's very pricey. Some crews have been known to spend over $200,000 on their floats. A company called Kern Studios has been offering up their float building services to Mardi Gras paraders since 1932. So that's pretty well established. And forget the parade, there's also a ball, Anyway, anything else that you want to add?
Oh, no.
Have you ever been to Mardi
really.
Gras? Have you ever been to a Mardi Gras?
No, but I have spoken to people that have been there, and the way they talked, it seemed like it was just a bucket list they wanted to fill.
Uh-huh.
But they said it's just, going down whatever their main street is. Mm-hmm. There's it just smells like a bathroom. It is so. Just the bars are probably so crowded. What do you do?
Yeah, well, that's true too. All right, we're gonna have to carry on this conversation maybe tomorrow because we're done for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you so much for your call. Stay safe with this predicted bad weather, and we'll talk at you tomorrow.
All right, goodbye.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right.
Kiddo Chris, that's going to wrap it up, I guess.
Yes, it is.
All right.
We've got some news and weather coming up, then music. And like I said, thank you all for calling in, and thank you for listening, and be safe. It's all be safe and be prepared.
Same bad time, same bad channel. Batman.
Oh.
Adam West.
Adam West. Same bat time.
Yeah.
Same bat channel.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't put the emphasis on it correctly.
I know. That's why I was looking at you so funny.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I say something?
No.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye.